Hello, welcome to Robot Lumberjack Radio.
Hello.
Oh, we could talk about the Ashes of Creation situation. It's fucked.
It's fucked.
Move on. We're moving on.
It's fucked.
Yeah.
Yay!
Video game industry's on fire. Hooray!
Just a little fire. Just a little fire stand.
It's okay though. Cause Resident Evil 9 came out. And sold out.
And sold out. Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
They were like, I think, they walked up to people and they were like, I think you're a little delusional and deserve to be put down like a dog to the Western game developers. And the Western game developers went, what the fuck? And then the Japanese people came over and started stealing their lunch.
Hey, is that the lunch you're not eating?
It's more of like the nerdy kid when the jock just walks up, grabs a sandwich, and starts eating it in front of him. It's the nerdy kid's sandwich. It's like that.
Just like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I do love how the game Resident Evil 9 is coming out. And then now there's some immediate memes because in Fortnite you can play as the main character of what's her name from Resident Evil 9. So a lot of people are having like these shitty dances on this main character.
Yeah.
So far the memes are good.
Yeah.
Memes have been plentiful.
Memes have been so good. People have had fun. Racism has tripled in the past 5 seconds since Resident Evil came out. America immediately launched a war against Iran as soon as Resident Evil came out. This is all because of the gaming industry, is killing itself. So,
no, yeah, totally. That's totally the reason why. It's not because of like a constant oil fighting or anything.
Oh, totally, 100%.
Constant oil fighting.
Yep. No. Have you watched it?
What, Resident Evil 9? I mean, it looks really impressive, especially for like some of the scenes where you're like I think the one scene where you're playing as what's his name, Mr. Leon from 4, because he's in 9, and there's a part where he's kind of running around the city as it's going to shit, and the cars are like crashing into each other, and he's dodging the cars, and of course I think you're playing through this section. You can actually kick people into cars that are speeding. So you're just fucking kicking other zombos into fucking speeding cars that are going fucking crazy, and it looks like a cool sequence.
So literally the game is a combination of, how do I put it? You're an innocent girl, Grace, who's going to do the right thing. And then John Wick, Leon Kennedy. So it's like you have, at one point you're like sneaking around, doing scary things. And then the next point you're playing as Mr. Super Cop, Leon-esque Kennedy.
You have your sequence of being a fragile small girl, and then you have your sequence of being a super cop cool guy.
A badass who drives a Porsche Cayman.
a super badass cool guy.
And Porsche Caymans are not badass.
A super cool badass cool guy.
Like, okay, that's the one complaint.
Just keep adding.
That's the one major complaint I have. Is Leon Kennedy should be driving around. If Leon Kennedy is driving around in a car, the guy probably owns a Corvette.
Probably.
Okay. He owns a Vet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He definitely, and I'm just saying this very plainly, he definitely owns a fucking like 911 GT3 IS RS. So why the fuck is he driving around in a Porsche Cayman? Do you see the question?
I think he'll drive a car that he likes.
Hmm.
I mean, you probably don't know the other two cars that he has, so maybe this is the car maybe the other car is totally like a Ferrari or something.
Hmm.
You know, I bet he has a Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Or a Mustang.
Yeah. It's just
or Stingray.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's interesting and stuff like that. You go back to Raccoon City in this game. So
isn't this a city that was like
this was a city that was nuked
down? Okay. It was super fucking nuked. And then you go back to that. People are still living in that city?
No.
Oh, I see.
So at the end of Resident Evil 3, at the end of Resident Evil 3, Raccoon City gets nuked. And one of the things that happens, I don't know how much of you've watched the game.
Mm-hmm.
The little bit I've watched about it is basically after Raccoon City got nuked, they basically were like put the state in perpetual lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody's allowed in or out. And so that makes it pretty interesting because basically what happens in this game is like they're like, yeah, nobody authorized the strike on Raccoon City, and that's like, what? What the fuck?
Oh. So then who nuked it then?
Who nuked Raccoon City? That kind of is a little curious. And there's implications that like the way the game is. So like I've watched the ending of the game already.
Okay.
So the founder creator of Umbrella, he basically was like, yes, I created this T-virus, right?
All right.
And when he created the T-virus, like he also created an antiviral that was going to supposed to end any and all what was it? Any and all, I think it is bioweapons. Yes. Because that's the big thing that Resident Evil's against is bioweapons.
Right. Because you're constantly making zombos. That's a bioweapon. So could you stop that? Although the way that they talk about how they're like, oh, this is gonna stop the bioweapons, and I'm like, are they just calling this different anti what's it called? It's not antimatter, but it's like basically you have it's called mirror It's basically mere biology.
Yeah.
It's basically we can make mere biology, but the thing is, a single little tiny bit of this anti-biology bullshit ever gets out, everything's fucked. Like, everything's fucked. And basically it's like, if this anti shit ever gets made, it's like, we probably shouldn't, because it's like, why even do it if it's going to fucking have ramifications down the line, like, if this ever gets out. So it's like, we probably shouldn't make this like again, it's not like antimatter, it's like mere biology or some weird shit like that. And it's like, and it feels like Resident Evil is almost hitting that science scale right there of like, oh, I wonder if they're making reference to this shit, because that stuff is also super scary. Although they're going to probably slap a little bit of oh no, it's the doing the anti-biology stuff, but then Zombos. I'm like, no, that's not how that works. It just deletes everything. This is basically what it does. Because it doesn't work the way it's supposed to, it just absorbs, and then it doesn't interact with normal life as we know it in any way, and it just basically deletes everything. Right. So, and there's no way to combat it either. So it's like, probably shouldn't make this. Yeah. So my brain. So whenever I hear anything like Resident Evil, I think of this fucking one YouTube video I watched about the freaking mirror matter, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, it sounds like you dropped a can of Pepsi.
No, I just hit my mic. It's okay. I was excited. I was
not your Pepsi.
Not my Pepsi.
But so far that game looks very. So for Resident Evil 9 is impressive.
It's Resident Evil 9 Requiem. So it's Requiem for Requiem purposes.
Requiem.
With the Requiem.
Right in the Requiem.
Yeah.
Right in there.
Right.
Friggin' like, what's even the plot line anymore? It's following.
So the initial incident that starts this thing is so you're playing as a girl whose name is Grace. She's a reporter from her mother was a reporter in Raccoon City. Her mother died in a hotel. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She is doing a report on. She's a technical analyst at the FBI who ends up looking at blood spatter and everything like that. And she is investigating a series of grisly murders where individuals with black bruising on their hands end up dead in discrete places. And so one of these places happens at the hotel where her mother was murdered. So she has to go find basically all these things, and then she starts making connections, and then Leon Kennedy gets involved because Leon Kennedy is also exhibiting symptoms similar to a black bruising on his hand.
Oh no.
So Super Cop Leon Kennedy gets dragged out of retirement, and it goes about as well as you expect.
Not Mr. Super Cop Leon.
Not Mr. Super Cop Leon Kennedy. So
no. Damn it! It's my favorite one.
Yeah. So
yeah. Actually, just a side note. I've remembered. I watched a YouTube or I think it was a Twitter video or something of basically there was a convention in Japan and there's like a bunch of cosplayers cosplaying. And there's one cosplayer who was cosplaying as Leon. Did a pretty good job looking like a Leon. Would get up on stage and he's doing his like best like I'm military doing stances, taking out his gun, taking out he's switching up mags and he's looking really fucking professional. And then he notices Freddy Fazbear who's like and on the sidelines and I don't know. I'm not sure if they prearranged this or he's just manhandled another cosplayer, but he just pulled him out of the crowd and started doing judo moves on this fucker. And it's like, oh no, Freddy Fazbear getting the shit kicked.
Oh no, Freddy Fazbear is getting beaten by Leon Kennedy.
I was like, oh, Leon Kennedy could totally take them on. Oh man.
How did Leon Kennedy fight against Stop Freddy Fazbear? Well, you see, he kicked his ass.
He took out a fucking side piece, started riddling him with bullets, and did a fuck ton of judo moves. Oh, it was actually pretty funny. Like everyone laughed because it was so cool. Luckily, both cosplayers were like, "That was pretty funny."
How did Leon Kennedy survive? Don't worry, he didn't.
Oh, it was real good.
I bet it was.
I wish I could find that video because it was like, oh, that's so funny. It was just him like just doing judo moves on a fucking Freddy Fazbear and Freddy Fazbear doing his best.
Oh look, an eagle. What? That's how I imagine.
Yep.
Freddy Fazbear.
Freaking! Oh, did you know that the next mainline Pokemon game got shut off?
Yes, no, I heard about it. It's Waves and Winds.
Waves and Winds.
You know, I can't wait to be disappointed in Nintendo not spending money on this franchise.
Have you seen the trailer?
No, I have not.
You should look at the trailer.
Okay, Josh, you're gonna have to show me the trailer because I genuinely don't give a fuck.
Oh, hold on, I'll go find it. But for the first,
hold on, we're gonna do an activity, guys. You're gonna watch us listen to the beautiful Pokemon trailer.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we can find a link for that damn thing. I'll see if I can. First, I'll go into the connection you made. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's probably over here.
Pokemon first look at Pokemon
trailer.
Yeah.
The hell am I supposed to play?
Okay, well that's CG.
Play. No, I'm not in. How am I not in? For fuck.
Hit join activity.
There we go. God Christ.
Okay. Man, that's CG. That's the CGest CG I've ever seen in CG.
I mean, yeah, well, right now it's like, ooh, what could this possibly be?
Oh, look.
Oh, it's Pokemon. Look at that Pikachu.
Oh, look, it's hand-drawn animation.
Look at all this hand-drawn shit.
Look at it. It's very much not hand-drawn.
It's I mean, it's like combination hand-drawn.
It's hand-drawn CG.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's hand-drawn.
Part of it looks like it was hand-drawn.
Yeah.
They're trying to emulate that hand-drawn style.
And then there's a lot of references to older, like that one is the last game that happened.
The last game that I spent 5 minutes playing. Oh, look, it's Pikachu.
Oh, Pikachu!
It's a Pikachu.
What is that? Pikachu! It's not Pikachu. Fuck! Oh, look at the waves.
Oh, look at the wave. Look at it.
Oh, they're in costumes. Is that adorable? It's father and mother.
I propose that you nuke and burn this entire game franchise to the ground.
So look at the game.
Okay.
The waves actually look good. Like, just those few shots, I'm like, oh, fuck, it actually looks good now. Like, look at those waves.
Crisis looked better. Crisis looked better. I'm saying it.
Could you shove Crisis on a fucking Switch too?
You could.
I guess you could. But of course, it's not optimized in any way.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. This game looks like it looks
It looks a hell of a lot better than the last one.
Okay, but the problem with that was that
our starters.
Okay, we have to go back to when Jeff and Josh streamed that game. And then Jeff's head exploded.
Do you want to watch the trailer first and then talk about it?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay. So the bird.
There's a bird.
Grass type.
I hate it.
Fire type.
That one. They all look retarded. Obviously, I'm going with the bird. I hope it's a fighting type like Blaziken.
I'm flip-flopping between water type and fire type. And also underwater shit.
I don't want to go underwater. I just want to play Pokemon.
That is part of Pokemon.
Fuck that.
Winds and waves.
Are they going to add the words gotta catch them all again?
No, that was an old ass campaign, yo.
Is this going to have all of the Pokemon in the game?
Hear all that wind and waves.
We're going to have everything in the game? Also, the bird is best boy.
Bird with feather eyebrows is best boy. Also, this fucking stupid ad.
Yeah. Look.
No, stop.
Yeah.
Don't
you want waifu? Hold on. We have to think about this. Don't you want waifu versions of the starter Pokemon? No, I don't.
There's going to be waifu versions of the starter Pokemon anyways.
There you go. God damn it. There you go.
It's fucking ads again.
There you go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Josh, pick your waifu. That's a trick question, you furry.
I know. That's a trick question. 3.
Pick your starter.
So you start pulling out more math formula and like going down the list of like, okay, so this would be good for this gym, but this one just looks sassy and it looks great. But this one has some better stats. But this one.
Okay, you know what? I'm going with it. I'm going number 2.
I'm going for
the dog.
I don't know.
I've been told recently that I am a little bit of a golden retriever.
Oh, I see. I don't know. I would probably flip-flop between Lizard Girl or Pomeranian.
If anybody is listening to this who is in the game industry and they come across my resume, fuck you.
If anyone in the game industry comes across this, you can gladly ask me a question at my desk.
If anybody at my work hears me say this, you can echo.
You can gladly ask me the question at my desk, and I'll gladly at like loud volume go, I thought the lizard chick was hot. Very loud volumes. But yeah, like I can't wait for new poker dudes game because it actually looks somewhat more, at least more competent than the last
Josh,
game.
are we gonna stream that game and then you're gonna just have me like be like very sexually aroused for 15 seconds because tomboy?
Maybe, I don't know,
because that was probably the worst part about that game. Is like that game I hate with an actual passion. But then there was like Tomboy, and I'm like, but Tomboy hot. Tomboy really hot. I really like the Tomboy.
It was really a tomboy.
Yeah, tomboys are great. Don't you love tomboys? I love tomboys. So. And then the game proceeded to like shit on. We're watching it on my 55-inch OLED, and like the game is just like not running well. And people were like, "It's the game of the year." Let me tell you, it's the game of the year. And I'm like, "This is the same year that Baldur's Gate 3 came out." Oh wait, no, it wasn't the same year that Baldur's Gate 3 came out. It was the same year that what was Game of the Year? $2022. It was the Game of the Year. The Game of the Year was Elden Ring. It was the same year Elden Ring came out. And you had Pokemon fans going, guys, Pokemon's like the game of the year. It's the game of the generation. It's the greatest game ever. And you're like playing it and you're like, this is actual trash. I fucking hate this. And then like the leak comes out and it's like, yeah, Nintendo spends about like $1 million on this game. And it's like, really? So yeah, I don't have a lot of hope. With this one, so
I mean, immediately the water looks good. There's actually vegetation this time. There's actively like,
does the water look good?
It does, like at least from the trailer showing off like what appears to be gameplay of some sort. So it's like, at least there looks like they're actively trying to make it look good this time. I think with all the criticism before, they finally, when they're making this one, they're like, all right, we have to, do a little bit more.
They're finally realizing that like they can't get away with bare minimum.
Yeah. Maybe finally realizing that like, okay, we have to put more into it.
We have to spend a little bit of money on this.
We have to, we make more money than God. We at least have to, put something in there.
We do have to do a little bit of work on this project. So that way then the gamers feel the need in order to play our game.
The one thing actually kind of surprised me with the trailer was that they actually showed off the Pokemon. Usually they tease the ever-loving shit out of the Pokemon before they like show the trailer. This time it was like none of that until the trailer. And I was like, that's kind of like, even the first trailer they showed off what the fuck they were. And I was like, interesting.
Well,
bold move,
Cotton. Maybe you have a little. Maybe you're trying to regain your fans because all of a sudden Palworld came and ate your lunch.
Yeah, exactly. They actually, maybe because Palworld, they're like, fuck.
Now we actually have to try. Oh no.
Yeah.
Don't worry though. We're gonna play Helldivers 2 still. So.
I still think that actually has Power World has gotten like updates.
Yeah,
right?
it's gotten multiple updates. I love it.
Okay. Well, I have a better computer now, and I'm sure my computer won't fucking die on me if I were going to boot that up.
We can actually play it together, and you can host the server. Great.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god, Josh! I can't wait until you buy a house.
I can't wait either. It's going to be somewhere in Leduc, somewhere. I think. I don't know. I still have to. There's many steps I have to do, and one of those steps is going to said bank and tell them I want money, and they go, why you want money? Go, I want a house, and they go,
I have
can
to
you
move
afford to
out of house?
can you afford said money? And I'm like, I'm selling. We're literally in the steps of selling house. Here's proof of selling house. So
you might need to get an apartment.
I don't know.
Or something.
I really don't know. I have to still talk to my sister is still organizing half of it, so I have to talk to her.
Well, like, we'll talk after the podcast for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I went through the process already, and we'll just talk a little bit. Okay? Yeah. So, anyways, back to the actual topic list. I play a game.
You played video game?
I did play a video game, Josh.
Crazy.
I didn't just spend my entire time watching possibly the game of the year. Game of the generation.
Really?
I played High on Life 2. It runs Unreal Engine. It is not as funny. I've had less funny moments while playing it. Mm-hmm. This entire story, though, there's literally a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ripoff of a skating lizard. In the first 15 minutes of the game, you find out Let's Do It is fucking your mom.
Oh.
Yeah, your mom is fucking a retarded gun.
Cool.
Yeah. Harper is a terrible fucking replacement for Kenny. I'm just going to say it. She is very cringy. And they give you Pseudo, and they make Pseudo. They're like, yeah, so we just ported Pseudo over to the actual new suit that you have. And you're like, cool.
Cute.
Great. The literal beginning of the game is you drawing what your character looks like. And yeah, it's I'm gonna probably play more of it. It's so far so fun. I personally am I'm personally in this indifferent kind of state where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play it for like 15-20 minutes, and then I play for an hour, and I'm like, I'm having fun. Why am I having fun? God damn it.
It's so much fun.
But it's like it's more High on Life, and High on Life has always been one of those fun boomer shooters where it's like you playing it and you're like, yeah, the humor's kind of cringy, but I like it and I have fun.
Yeah. I know I played a little bit of High on Life on a friend's computer, and I was like, oh, this is okay. Yeah. Like, this is fine.
Like, the best part of the game was that when you walked in and you found, like, a gag, and then you would be like, it'd be like, yeah, can you solve the scenario? And you'd be like, okay. And then you would solve the scenario, and the characters would be like, oh, no. Now you don't have to do this thing. Or my other favorite one was the one where you're looking at a guy's ass, and he's very self-conscious about you looking at his ass. And then you go, like, you have to go, like, clean up his ass. And when you go and do that, basically what happens is they start playing a parody of the sitcom Cheeks or Cheers.
Right.
So you're you're watching like Cheers go through. And it's
called Cheeks.
And it's called Cheeks. And then the joke is that his ass is like literally like in the sitcom.
Oh, always in shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like you're talking with people and they're like, yeah, and you have to go through an entire like thing of Cheeks. It's great. This game I'm so early on that I haven't even gone to that moment yet where I'm like, this is high on life. The big innovation though is that they're giving you a skateboard. I don't know how the skateboarding mechanics. I don't think the skateboarding mechanics are enough. You have less guns, so now you have Gus and you have time slowdown girl who I forget the name of. And it just feels like there's different writers in the game, and I just need to play more of it. So, meh. Josh, have you played a video game this week?
I believe it or not, I have.
Oh my god.
So I played 2 video games this week.
Okay.
So I put one of them on the topic list.
Mm-hmm.
And I put the other one on on the same topic list, which is Dice a Million.
Okay.
So Marbles is basically what's that classic marbles game from like the arcades? Is that Marble Madness?
Marble Madness is the name of it.
This, I would say, I'm getting vibes of Marble Madness.
In Dice a Million?
The big I'm talking marbles.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going down the list here. First I'm talking marbles, and then I'll talk Dice a Million. So in Marbles, I'm getting huge vibes of Marble Madness because the way that the camera is isometric. The way the camera, you can actually control the camera. It rotates at 45 degree angles. 90 degree angles of the different isometric views. And what you kind of have to do that for the gameplay, just so you could be like, okay, so looks like I can move over this way and move over that way. And the physics for said marble actually feel really good. I felt like the entire time that even though the game wasn't specifically telling me how to do anything, I was still figuring out, okay, this is what I need to do here. Oh, in this section, I need to do this. Oh, this is this weird contraption. I need to hold the stick in this opposite direction so I can keep going forward, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, oh, this is the guy who did this did a really good job, I think, designing, like, okay, if you see this, you do this. And one of the weird mechanic things in the game is that, so you're playing a marble and you see like, typical things like you see on a pinball machine, like you see rails, you see platforms and stuff, you see tilted angle platforms and whatever, and you're like, okay, so if you roll in a very specific way or you roll this way, you know how a marble's gonna react to it. Of course, you're controlling said marble and trying to add more force to the marble to counteract the the slanted angles and stuff like that. Try to go where you want to go.
It's a ball game.
It's a ball game.
That's awesome.
No, you're not doing fantastical weird things like jumping or anything like that. It's very traditional. Control your ball well, basically. So one of the weird mechanical things about the game, though, is that you have these rails, and they still act like rails, like you think how they would work. If you stick yourself in the middle of 2 rails, you're kind of, if you just move in a direction, you're kind of stuck there, and you're not going to fall out necessarily, and you're just going to zip around what those rails do. But there was one rail in this game where it's horizontal, or there's vertically a rail, not horizontal, vertically. So you're pressing yourself up against this vertical rail, and basically the way the physics work and the way that you're supposed to control it is that if you push up against the rail and then you tilt one direction or the other, you will move down that rail depending on the direction you tilt, but you're stuck on that rail that's horizontal, that's vertical. So you're not falling off of it, but you got to make sure you're still holding onto the stick and you're not going to let go.
Don't ever let
if you
go
like
of the stick, Josh.
don't let go of the stick, you're going to fall off basically. So it's one of those like clutch my butts type of moments of like, I don't want to fall off, don't want to fall off, Josh. Oh, my butt is clenched.
When do I squeeze his balls?
When do I unclench? But like so far, the game I feel is like well constructed and like well put together. And there's actually like, I want to say there's like 8 different. Actually, there's a tracker of how many levels you went through. And so far, I went through World 1, and there's a little achievement. Like the achievements will pop up every time you clear a level. There's 50 levels in total, and I think because there's 50 levels, and I think I'm close to finishing one world. So I think there's like 5 worlds to complete, because I think it's like 10 worlds per world. So therefore, if the achievement tracker is saying 50 levels, I think it's at least 5 other worlds plus 10 levels in each.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So,
is this game kind of like Monkey Ball?
I would say so. Kind of Monkey Ball, kind of Marble Madness, kind of. You're definitely controlling your inertia, and you're trying to make yourself go in a certain way and whatnot. I would say this game is more about patience than it is about a Monkey Ball. You gotta fucking go, Mach 2 down a hill, so you fucking fly over a giant canyon, and then you kind of hope to God you can align yourself to hit the fucking goal at the end. This one is a little more like, okay, I gotta have patience running around this rail. Okay, I gotta have patience going around these big, ugly boulders. Okay, I gotta have patience going through these boulders. Okay, I gotta have patience going through the blocks and then move around the blocks. And, it's more of like trying to calculate where you want to go.
That's cool.
Yeah. I was going to say, just if you look up a gameplay video of it, I think either you think it would be fun or not think it would be fun with all the isometric stuff. Although, the weird thing, there is a button for this game to not make it orthopedic.
To not make it orthopedic?
Yeah, so apparently if you hit the button, it will go back to traditional 3D view. And I'm like, what? That's weird. Yeah, so like, if anything, it helps you like get a better idea of your surrounding, but at the same time is actually kind of confusing, because it's like, oh, this kind of helps if you just want to see it in like more 3D view, but at the same time it doesn't help you because it's all designed to be isometric. So it's like, if you put it in 3D, you probably have a better idea what you're supposed to be doing, but you want to go back to immediately to being isometric so you know where you're going.
Makes sense.
So it's kind of, so it's like, that's the trade-off. It's like, sure, you can play it in this mode, but it's not good.
Fair enough.
So I think that's pretty clever.
Yeah.
So Marbles is I like it. It's pretty good. It's cheap. It's like $6.
Oh.
Yeah. Freaking weird. I always hate how in the States they have prices of like, it's $5, it's $3 or $2 or whatever. Like $6.45 or some freaking $10.47 or something like that. And you're like, what the fuck are these prices? They're never even, unless it was made by a Canadian developer. Then you go, that price is even. I know it's made by a Canadian. It's such a weird tell. It's like you look at the price and you go, is it even? Oh, it is. It's probably made by a Canadian developer. It's pretty funny. But yeah, Marbles. It's good. I like it.
That's good.
And it's a fun little marbles game. And then there's Dice a Million.
Oh yes.
And it's a Baltro like. Yay, another Baltro like. But this time you're throwing dice. And you think, oh, you're playing Yahtzee? And it's like, no, not necessarily. You're just throwing dice so you can have, a high score total. So you count what's on the faces, and that's your total of, I don't know. Let's say you throw 3 D6s, and then you count all the what you get from those 3 D6s, and that's your total for the, your throw. And you're trying to defeat a higher increasing point total at those rounds. And, but of course, this is a Baltro like, so there's a bunch of crazy shit going on. So there's stuff like you get a D4, which is has point total from 1 to 4. And then you can get enchantments on your dice, which can do stuff like, this one will count as not being counted in your hand, but you can add it to your hand so you can have an extra dice in your hand. So instead of like 5 dice for this one, for the certain, character that you're playing as, now you can have like 6 dice in your hand because it has enchantment. So that's pretty good. Then there's another crazier dice you can pick from. The one dice I always thought was pretty hilarious is the what's called 2-sided, or no, 2 dice. It's basically literally someone duct taped 2 dice to each other. Mm-hmm. And the point totals on these dice is from 1 to, I think it's 1, 2, 3, and then 32, 23. Like, basically, it's giving those weird numbers because it's literally you duct taped 2 dice to each other. So you're throwing this dice. You can either get a 1 value because it's somehow landed on one of the sides, or it landed on the long side, and you're counting exactly what that says. So it's 23 or 32, which is pretty hilarious. I always pick that one because it's like, come on, 32, come on. There's also, you can start rolling D20s. There's dice where there's one called the casino die, where if it rolls a 1 and then it flips all low value dice on the table to the higher value, which that also could save you quite a bit. There's ring modifiers for your dice hand. So if you can find these rings, and each ring will have a weird modification to how many dice you're throwing, to what it will look at the value of your dice and then try to multiply the value of the dice, or try to if you always keep throwing a max hand of dice, it will keep multiplying this multiplier, yada yada. Like, there's a lot of crazy bullshit going on. And so far it is tickling the Baltro itch of like, let's see number go up, see what combination of dice I can get, see what combos I can pull off, that type of thing. And so far my route to success is getting the bottle, getting the Coke bottle. So basically you have a Coke bottle, it has 15 sides, and it rolls through 1 through 15. And whatever number that stops on, it will give you that many bottle caps. And those bottle caps, they get thrown into the arena, and they count as a 1 or a 2. So that can actually be pretty good, because you could be like, I got 14. It's throwing in 14 bottle caps, and maybe you can count like double your value for 14, which is pretty good. But then there's also another dice that you're throwing in, which is the coin. And the coin is just 2-sided coin. But the gimmick with this coin is that, depending if it's odds or evens, you can double the value if whatever, if the side the dice fall on to be, odd or even. So basically I comboed that with the bottle, and I would get some crazy outcomes where it's like, I just beat the high value score by like 10 times over, because I got 2 of the coins to flip on the same side, and I just so happened to have 2 bottles to roll at the same time, and it just so happened that they were both 14, and so happened both of them had more than half of those fucking bottle caps to go, to be odds or even or whatever to get the double, and then I just get explode in value. So A fucking crazy numbers game. Crazy numbers game.
Crazy numbers game.
Yeah, it's great. There's also, I'm still unlocking a bunch of new dice and stuff like that too, because it turns out, depending on like, just like in Baltro, if you do certain actions, you will get like certain unlocks to unlock more, dice, or you unlock different cards or whatever. Same thing in Dice A Million, you're unlocking weirder and weirder dice. Yeah, and so far the weirdest dice I've come across is the one that the faces are not numbered. They're sides of clubs and spades, and it's a D4, but it doesn't have numbers. So basically, whatever side it falls on, it gives you this weird, like, give you a weird gimmick of like double these certain numbers, or double half of the dice you throw, or double whatever. Like, it gives you a positive gimmick that it's a weird gimmick that you have to try to follow when you're throwing this dice. So that's over. I think that was pretty good dice. I just haven't used it that often. What else? I think the price of this game is like not that bad. Well, currently it's going for $12 whole dollars.
$12 whole dollars
Canadian. 12 whole dollars Canadian. And is this the same dev that made Clover Pit?
Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe. Because it's all you can buy in a bundle, and apparently you can buy it in the Clover Pit bundle, I think.
That's good to know.
Yeah, Pit and Pips, which is, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's Clover Pit.
Awesome.
Yeah. And yeah, like if you want to play a Baltro game that's, I want to say, is not too hard to figure out, and you want to just see number go up, and I think Dice A Million, it's that nice sweet spot and see number go up. It's like, it's not too hard, it's not too difficult to figure out what you're doing, and like, as long as you read what they do, it's not that bad. If anything, I'm pretty sure you can actually like kill the first boss, maybe even kill the second boss of the game. It might be a bit of a challenge to try to go up to the third last one, because I think that the totals keep going up and up and up, and you gotta, hopefully you can go that far just as much as the bosses are getting harder. And yeah, the Dice A Million, I think I also recommend it if you want to see number go up.
I want to see number go up. All right.
Look, number go up.
Yep.
No number, but this one makes number go up, go real good, real good. So much number
go up, go good. I guess now we have to talk about the digital circus, Josh. Josh, what happened to the digital circus?
The fans are mental retards, and they helped in canceling the show.
What happened, Josh?
Fucking hell. Hold on. I think I have to start Googling it, because I knew about it. I didn't bother looking into it because it made me depressed.
I mean, I'm just going to say this. It almost sounds like as if, a show about the super racist, super farting racist, has reasonable fans. And a show about wholesome characters doing wholesome things gets the most insane fan base ever. That just ruins everything.
Oh no.
But basically, to explain to people what happened, basically Reddit decided that we can't have nice things, and they bullied a creator because they're SJWs.
Yeah,
and they
right.
Basically, because as far as I understand it, one of the latest episodes came out and basically was saying point blank, one of the things was that they basically said, like, yep, these two characters are the main characters. Too bad, so sad. So they suddenly realized, like, they weren't getting what they wanted, and everybody freaked out because they wanted a lesbian relationship. Or a gay relationship, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it went about as well as you could expect. It got to the point where it got basically to the point where it ended up killing the show. I mean, it's so good that we don't have a fan of the digital circus here at all.
Look, all I know is that if we somehow hit a nerve and we have like the most like rabid fan base possible, I think we got to do a Toby Fox.
What?
You know what he does?
What?
Do not interact at all. Like,
oh no.
At all.
Oh no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it very clear my opinion of certain people. And it's going to be my opinion of certain people who are like, you know, this character would be great if they were gay. And I'm just going to be like, all of a sudden, like, I'm just going to appear on the Reddit. And it's like, so the next person who says that, the character is going to be the opposite unless they're straight. Period. Or I think a even more clever way of doing it is just to drop a link to fan. Oh, what was that? You make your like fan OG writingwork.com or whatever. Mm-hmm. You know, you just drop a link to that shit. You're like, here, you can make an account there. Bye. I'm not dealing with this shit, but you can fuck right off. Make sure you're right. Go if you want to do that. Go over here. Bye. But fucking hell, I hate it. I hate it so much. Mm-hmm. And freaking, I still have to look more into the situation of between the Goose X and what's the name of the freaking artist who made it? Isn't it? It was Glitch. So Media. Glitch. Oh, then Goose is the one though that's like producing it, like left head writer or whatever. Yeah. And like honestly, I think what they need to do is, okay, if the show is permanently canceled, then that really sucks. But I think if it's just a mere like stepping away for a bit and then maybe come back and then just start, silent dropping these episodes, then that'd be better. Because that means you just, yep, this is a thing. Bye. And you just don't show up. Don't show up anywhere. Like, I think that'd be better off for you. Because especially, there's so many creators that try to interact with their own fan base and start realizing that like maybe you don't mesh with your fan base at all. Yeah. Like if that just starts happening, or hell, if you're let's say you realize you're terrible, maybe you just fall off an edge of a cliff. Like, I know that sounds terrible, but you gotta just like stay your distance and gotta be successful and let people just fill in the holes, even though those holes are terrible of what they're filling in. You just got to let them do it. Right. Because like, again, the Toby Fox situation, like the way Toby Fox deals with fan base is like, he just doesn't interact. He just drops things and just ignores everything, which is probably the best thing to do. And again, like a lot of like the Undertale fans are just so fucking rabid and retarded. That's probably the best thing to do. Just ignore. So anyway, I hope the creator, best for the creator, and hopefully the show will come back in some fashion, because man, the way the show was left off was such a fucking cliffhanger. I hate it. I hate it so much.
She never comes back ever again.
Man, it's such a cliffhanger.
And I get to listen to the sweet, sweet, succulent rage.
Oh God! As
all of these fans get to watch as they fuck these fuckers who kill everything that they touch.
Yeah,
get to watch as something they love gets murdered by their own hand, and I can sit there and watch with a smile on my face. And when they come to me asking for help or something to make the pain go away, I can look at them and say, no. You made this mess and you can lay in it.
All right, there, Mr. Vince McMahon / the Mr. Rorschach.
What?
You were channeling the vibes. What sound like Vince McMahon versus in a Rorschach?
I mean, look, I'm just saying, you know.
It just sounded like to me like, oh, this vibes of Vince McMahon, and then he went to Rorschach. I'm like, what?
No, like, dude, like these people are like, man, I hope the creator comes back, and it's like, I hope the creator gives you the middle finger and tells you to fuck yourself.
I hope the creator both comes back and tells us to fuck off.
Like, my sympathy is null because I think that the people involved are mentally retarded.
Yes.
So,
man, again, it just sucks because it's again left on the most cliffhanger of cliffhangers.
Yeah.
And it's just like, man, I just want to know what will happen afterward, because now everything's left in the open of how things work in the digital circus. And then apparently not everything they ever did was ever mattered for anything at all. So it's like, so what it means after this? If everything just doesn't matter. Like, holy shit.
Good point.
Yeah, like, it's such a, again, you know, I've seen other cliffhangers from TV shows and whatever, and go, fuck, did this person survive? Who knows? That sucks. But you can always kind of tell, like, from how the show was constructed to maybe the lead up in that episode was like, oh yeah, this person totally survives, and they just never got cleared for getting a second season or some shit. Like, you can kind of tell. But like in Digital Circus, I always felt like it just went fucking everywhere it wanted to, and I couldn't get a beat on where it was going. Like, I can tell it was all about feelings and about like how people feel like separation, and or like how they cope with that, like how they cope with not being around people that maybe like them, or how they try to make people like them, or how like their mental state practically. And like, and again, the last episode just brought everything to a head of like what happened to a character, what happened afterwards with that said character, and everything leading up to the end of that episode was like, holy shit. So where do we go from here? Like, I don't have a fucking clue.
No, but like, you know what? It's really sad and unfortunate that you fucking killed your entire fucking... You destroyed...
I blame the open mouth breathing, knuckle dragging dipshits that somehow have a phone.
Yeah. For once, it wasn't the chuds.
Yeah.
You know... it wasn't the chuds who did this, oddly enough. So,
I hate it. 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 I hate it.
You hate it.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Of course, you hate it.
I hate it.
Do you want a hug?
I hate it.
Yeah, you do.
I'll just sound like I'll just make like a sounds of a car engine as you just give me a hug, and I'm like,
okay.
Yep.
So, well,
hopefully, I'll just cross my fingers and just go, okay, maybe in like a year they drop a secret episode. Hopefully,
it will probably. Well, Digital Circus was not coming out consistently, was it?
I don't think it was. So that's why I'm crossing my fingers, because they could still drop a secret episode.
Like they could just like put things in the box, go on vacation.
Yeah, and then come back and go, all right, do a thing, and then ignore the fan base entirely.
Tell the fan base to go fuck themselves, which would probably be honestly fitting.
Yeah. It's like, if you hate the direction, then fucking go somewhere else.
I don't think people hate the direction. I think people are just getting to the point where they're like you have normal everyday people who are telling people to go fuck themselves.
Uh-huh.
And that's not like me being like antagonistic. That's literally happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have other people who are like, no, I want to eat feces and do shit. And you're like, go fuck yourself. And it's always really stressful for an artist, because like these people just are like, what do you mean? Like, I don't get exactly what I want. And it's like, you don't get exactly what you want. People we're making, like, this is me making this for me. If you like it, good. But if you don't like it, then fuck off. Like, I don't watch Digital Circus, not because I don't like it, but because I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I'm not going to like keep up with the show. Like, I'll probably watch it later down the road. But like, for right now, I'm just like, meh. Now, now I'm actually interested. Now I actually want to support it again. But like, I would rather watch Space King.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, time to go buy their Digital Circus merch before it goes away.
I don't think they're going away. I think that what's probably going to happen is it's probably going to be 3 months, and then Amazon's going to be like, here's a shitload of money, bud.
I don't know if that's going to happen. I think he still wants to be independent, or at least still go with the company that's helped producing the show. Yeah. I mean, I think I'm pretty sure I could say for other people that they don't want it to turn into like, I don't know, Has Been Hotel or Hell of a Boss.
Well, Has Been Hotel, the reason why it's bad, and Hell of a Boss, like the reason why like I fell off of those shows is because you're watching, like, I started watching that show,
and
Hell of a Boss became really good. And then Hell of a Boss became, hey, the gay plot show.
I mean, Hell of a Boss was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, and it could still have that weird gay plot to it.
But that became the main focus. Like, before, it was played off as a joke, where it's like, yeah, Stolas is horny. And then Stolas is very horny, and he's explaining to you about how he's gonna fuck I don't know who the imp is. But,
I forget his name too.
But that became Blitzo. Yeah. He was talking about how he's going to fuck Blitzo. And then it became, that was the main focus of the show. And I was like, cool. I don't care about that. I wanted the show to be more of like this funny, interesting plot. Because like the things I liked about the show was like how the characters interacted with each other. And then you stuck two of the most like characters who I was like tolerant of together, and I was just like, oh, great. Fantastic. And then Hell of a Boss, like I just didn't want to watch at all.
Yeah. I mean, I felt that what was it? Has Been Hotel was worse, and then Hell of a Boss was slightly better.
Yeah,
but again, it was slightly better.
Yeah,
and all because like the writers, for whatever reason, just never got out of high school writing class and just kept going with I'll add more swears. That'll be the cool thing to do. And it's like, no, you want, good writing, not just making characters swear constantly. Like that's, in fact, again, we talked about this before, but there was a good Solar Sands video talking about, is the show really that bad? Because he kept seeing posts on Twitter about how bad the show was, and they're all memes. And he's like, it can't be this bad. And he went and drilled down to the point of making a Excel sheet of how many times each character sweared on the fucking show. And it's like, yeah, guys, you could probably make this a little bit better. Like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. I do find it hilarious that you shows with data, like, yeah, maybe you probably shouldn't have a character who's probably from like the Victorian era to say fucking shit constantly. Like, would he say fucking shit? No. He would say some long ass term saying for fucking shit. Like, he wouldn't have it in his vocabulary to say that. So it's like, so basically it's contradictory of like, this guy's from like what century? And he's talking like a fucking teenager in 2024. What? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Right. Well, it just kind of feels like as if like they didn't understand like the objective of the plot.
Again, I just feel like the writers never got out of high school. Just make them swear. Cool. Make them fucking swear. And fuck. And then swear.
Yeah.
Well. Whatever. There's always other hipster animation things to root for, so...
Yeah, we still have Knights of Gormir that I have to watch the episode 2 of. There's a lot of things you can watch. So. Yeah. Thank you everyone for listening to Robot. I guess that's a podcast day.
I guess so.
Yeah, so Robot, I guess it's over.
It's over.
It's done. It's never coming up again. Thank you everyone for listening to Robot Lumberjack Radio. You can listen to us every Thursday at robotlumberjackradio.podbean.com. Subscribe to us from your podcasting app of choice. Thank you, Josh. Thank you everyone. Have a good night. Bye. Okay, I'm going to stop recording.
The crowd is loud, the lights burn bright. The world's a ring on a Friday night. Doubters talking from the cheap seats far. But you know exactly who you are. They say play safe, don't make a scene. Stay in the middle, stay unseen. But deep inside there's a rebel voice. Step through the curtain, make your choice. When the pressure hits and the critics shout, that's the moment you break out. Walk like the boss down the runway floor. Kick down, down like a steel ring door. No apologies, no defense. Just confidence and common sense. Hear that beam in your mind begin. Let the swagger roll under your skin. When the world says stop, you just commence. Stand up tall and Every empire starts with a spark, a wild idea in the dark. People laugh when you take that chance, till they see the whole world dance. Risk and grit in every move. Sometimes you win, sometimes you prove that falling down ain't the end of the fight. It's just a setup for a bigger night. When the crowd turns loud and the tension builds, that's the moment the champion wins. Walk like the boss down the runway floor, kick down, down like a steel ring door. No apologies, no defense, just confidence and common sense. Hear that theme in your mind begin. Let the swagger roll under your skin. When the world says stop, you just commence. Stand up tall and embrace your inner Vince Lynn. Power walk through the storm and noise. Bet it all on your crazy choice. Vision louder than every jeer. Turn the pressure into gear. Lights flash bright, the moment hits. You don't back down, you commit. Walk like the boss through fire and wind. Never look back at what might have been. Build a stage where your dreams commence. That's the power of your inner Vince. No fear, no doubt, just the will to win. Step through the curtain and let it begin. When the world says stop, you just commence. Stand up tall and embrace your inner Vince.
I should record it how I am going to impress Geneva.
You know, and Josh, I just gotta say, you know, everybody else gets to play with their toys. Why doesn't Mark Carney get to play with his toys?
Well, I think the thing is that, I mean, if we set a precedent,
This is really bad because I'm like anti-war and I'm kind of like,
I mean, Canadians have set the precedent that we don't stop. We don't stop. So it's like, good luck stopping us because we don't stop.
it's nice to know that we want.
In World War II, we're famous for not stopping. Like, I think if we keep that up, no one wants to deal with us.
I currently have to learn Russian.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm just going to be like, if I have to learn Russian, I'm just going to like learn the basics to you're fucking stupid and your country sucks. And also you cannot and also when my country does a military action, it's actually 42 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Just rub some salt in that one.
Would Geneva like it if I spoke a second language?
Oh, Geneva, that sweet old girl. Last time we were there, we checked everything off that list, Josh.
Checked it all off. We did such a good job.
We taught the Jerrys the difference between nice and polite.
Mm.
They actually added more to the list because Canada was doing so good, right?
They're like, holy shit, we're going to make new rules for Canada. They're doing way too good.
You know, we need to add the flamethrower to this list. Why? No reason. Meanwhile, Canadians just sitting there screaming, running into woods and lighting them all on fire.
It's like, you guys got some pent up aggression, don't you?
Our national sport, to explain to people, is literally we go on a rink with blades
and sticks.
And I'm going to delete that. Don't worry. And sticks, and then we go onto the ice, and eventually we score a couple goals, and then we throw down the gloves and punch each other in the face.
Because the other guy was like, "Fuck you," and you're like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
And then they're both like, "You will fight?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Actually, I want to fight. Actually,
yeah, you know. Also, video games still suck.
Man,
but I did go to a thing, and then I did go to that thing, and it was pretty good. You would have liked. It was like, this is the shit that you don't do, and I'm like sitting there being like, oh, we haven't done that yet, thank God. And then they're like, don't develop a platform, and I'm like, fuck. So I don't think we're going to develop a platform, bud.
I mean, that makes sense, because like, you're like, what's the odds of the platform actually taking off?
Platformer.
Oh, platformer.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Yes.
Why does they not do that? Is that just because saturation?
What was it? It was, the way it was explained to me was, don't do a 4-player couch co-op game without online play.
Okay.
Which, shit, fuck, cock, cunt. Don't do a platformer because there's saturation in the market. And just like,
that's, yeah, sure.
And it's like, okay, well, we're just going to do a platformer anyways. And what we're going to do.
I mean, the thing is like, there's still going to be platformers coming out, and I'm sure they're still going to have success.
Yeah. I mean, we're just going to do it anyways, and I'll just make something in my spare time.
Well, here's the thing with platformers is that I always love a really good platformer. And even if, like, I'm fully saturated on platformers, I'm still going to buy them. Like, I'm still buying them. I'm that weirdo, so I'm not sure how many other people are like me, but it's like, you know, I'm sure if you make a certain... what was the there's a term for like a cute character, Boblo, Juggalo, no, Booblo,
fuckable.
Yeah, fuckable,
high fuckability.
Yep, high fuckability. But it's like, if you make the right character and the gameplay is really fucking solid, like, you would sell, like, regardless. I mean, you still got to advertise and shit, but still. I think if you have like the fundamentals like fucking down, then it should be just smooth sailing. Yeah.
I also bought an S26 Ultra.
Oh, so what is that? Is that a phone? No,
it's a phone.
I'm trying to remember of like, wait, what is that? Is it doohickey? It's a doohickey. Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. Another position that's out of service.
Oh no.
Shall we start the podcast and talk about checklist?
Talk about shit.
High on Life 2. And Resident Evil 9. Which I don't know if you played. I'm not going to play because I'm not a horror game guy. But Josh, you should play it because, you know.
I'm also not a horror guy.
Oh, God damn it.
I like watching the other Let's Players to it. I don't do it. I should probably put this over here in the top list.
Yeah. Did you play the games I asked you to play?
I forgot because you didn't Did you send
Yes,
them to
I
me?
did.
Yeah, I forgot then.
You're a bitch.
Oh, I'm a huge bitch.
Oh. I mean, I'm surprised we're not banned yet. I haven't received the ban notification from the Sony cucking the PlayStation artwork.
Why would we be banned?
Are you implying? Because I don't know. ChatGPT didn't want to generate that image.
All right.
And I went to like Suno, and I was like, "Hey, you should generate this image," and it was like no. And then I went to ChatGPT, and it was on my main account that I pay for.
No, see, that's why you're not banned. You paid for it.
They're just so desperate. They're like, yeah, like let him get away with murder.
Yep. I mean, they're already losing so many people that are unsubscribing because they already have that military bucks.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, power to the people who are somehow still subscribed to this fucking shit show.
Yeah. I also need to get something to print. Do you have Can you get a 3D printer, Josh?
A 3D printer? No, I do not have a 3D
I need
printer.
to print this.
Let me take a look. What you said. It's a dildo?
Oh, totally. It's a dildo.
Oh, that's really pointy. I'm not sure how you're gonna put that in your butt.
Well, did I send you the updated? I didn't send you the updated art. Okay.
But Bunny Slayer?
Bunny Slayer. This is the updated art, by the way, for the character I asked about.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Cool.
Yeah. I asked for another change, though, in the same area.
What's that?
So, if you look at the previous one, if you scroll up.
Oh yeah, I gotta
scroll up.
Scroll up.
It's not there.
Oh, wait.
Hold on.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. So it's in the one with Desmond. You see how the horns go into the eyes? Okay, so I asked her to kind of put that back in and then just keep the hair as is. And then put the mask kind of back, keep the mask kind of in there. And I'm going to see what she does. But I'm really excited. I like it. It looks good.
So it's definitely more face mask.
She's meant to. There's a moment in the game, in this universe, where like so she's like an antagonistic character.
Okay.
So at the end, you have two kind of paths you can go down. You can go down the A side path where it's like you go through the shit. You basically become like a monster.
Right.
And one of the things that the character does is he grabs the horn and he just rips it off. And then he punches her in the face. And that gives him an opportunity. And that punch blinds her in one eye. So it gives him the opportunity, an opening to attempt to save her.
Okay.
Whereas if you play what I call the B-side plot, your character ends up getting the shit kicked out of him. And he is basically trying to stall her as long as he can, so a Barrett 50 cal can get set up and shoot her in the head. So she is meant to die horribly.
Just exploded.
A little bit.
Just a little explosion. Just a little explosion, Stan. Freaking my attention has been a bit split today because in Pokemon Go there's fucking huge event going down and everyone was fucking doing raids left, right, and center. And I was like, oh shit.
I saw you actually opening up Blender. I was very proud of you.
Yep.
Proud as I ever was.
Although, again, it's more of me relearning how to use Blender. I'm like, where is this option? It should be right over here. Nope. Where's this option? Should be right over here. Nope.
So, shall we sync and start the show?
Probably should. I think I'm recording. Yes. Actually, I should close my door. Hold on.
We're at war. The anime girl avatars must be stopped. No mercy. The anime girls avatars have nothing to do with war. And at least they wouldn't be supposed to bid. What the fuck?
There we go.
Josh is like, all
right.
Sync in.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.